understand me now that I spun him. Man, when I sit down all of a sudden. Told man once when I'm around, you best watch what you say, your words, you best sub him. I govern. None of these brothers got nothing to say to my face. I want it raw. None of these brothers got nothing to say to my face. Say to my face. None of these brothers this time not sitting with a busking mind. Gonna change it, fam, I'm not waiting for change. Cause that makes 0 sense. Don't mean money like 0 pence.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's me, that guy, and I'm here with the SharinGANG once again. Introduce yourself, guys.
Hi, I'm Clockwork.
I'm PC64.
And today is one that I am extremely happy to be recording for because I have been joined by one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite rappers, who just so happens to like a little bit of what we talk about here. My boy Zeo Zeonardo.
Am I meant to speak there?
Exactly there.
There it is, right there, mate, right there.
Yeah, that was the perfect intro for me. There we go.
Brilliant. Awesome. So yeah, Zeo's a rapper that I stumbled upon at a festival some time ago. I want to say it was like 4 years ago now, maybe more.
I think so, 4 years about, yeah.
Yeah, and if any of you follow me, then you know that I got that hat that I just don't go anywhere without. Zeo's actually the guy that I got the hat off. He was dashing them out at the gig, at the festival, and I got one, and that's it. The hat made me.
Patron, man.
Yeah.
Dishing those fucking hats, mate.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Without the hat, I never would have done the TGWD thing. I don't think it would be where it is now. And it just so happens he makes some of my favorite music. So I'm extremely excited about having him on.
So you can only imagine the excitement levels from this.
Yes.
Alone listening. You can only imagine the levels.
So that's a legit claim to say I've changed someone's life.
100%, bro.
Sick.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right
100%. Like, these guys have worked with me. Clockwork still works with me, and he's a part of the TGWD brand thing. And like 99%, I here agree, 99% of like why that became a thing is because I used to wear that hat.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly.
I have to say as well that, you know, from a personal perspective as well, I am also super stoked that Zeo is here because I too am a fan.
Yes.
I too am a big fan. So
Yeah.
I am also very stoked that he's here.
Thank you very much, thanks. That's really nice.
Dude, honestly, big fan. Fucking amazing.
Remember, it's just like jamming at work. It was, I want to say it was My Face was the track that I always told people to go check out.
Yeah.
And Clockwork, since being exposed to your music, has come on board the fan bandwagon.
I definitely have. A lot of your tracks have made it onto my regular playlists now.
Clockwork, are you the one that he's laughing at in the Stubborn video?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah. I was in a Zeo video. Yeah. Well, I should have been in 2. Right, but like,
There we go.
I'm not bitter. I am not bitter at all. Right, not at all. Haven't spoken about this. Did not write about
Not
it.
at all. Not
But-
at all.
Never heard this story.
No, never, mate.
I took my sister. I took my partner. to be in
They're
the video,
both
right?
in it.
And you see.
Shut out, brothers.
Yeah.
Shut out.
Yeah. But I do remember you messaging me before it was released, saying like, you know, at the time you wasn't happy with like the crowd.
The amount that you saw of people in there. Yeah. People were in there even less until I said put them in more. So yeah. So you can even imagine like. But yeah.
It's my own fault, really. I was just too busy. Every time
You was at the back? You was at the
I
very back?
It's just till people get to the back. That's where I belong then, isn't it? But
That
it was all right.
classic that guy outskirts maneuver. Not only do you see it in fighting games, you see it in real life. Let me tell you now. He lives and dies by that code. Let me tell you now.
Speaking of, let's get on to topic. Let's stop fangasming over right now. Speaking of fighting games, we'll start with games, bruv. When you do have time, do you consider yourself much of a gamer? Do you enjoy video games at all?
This year I've been really slacking on them, but before that, I have my certain games that I buy every time and play every time. But it's the cliche ones like FIFA and yeah, that's what I mean. And UFC, I have to get them when they come out.
I don't hear that too
UFC,
much, to be fair.
UFC's alright.
I can kind of understand it. It's like a more realistic sort of Tekken vibe, in it. So I can get it. Like,
and then if you're going into them kind of games, Tekken is the one.
Yeah, man, all day long. All day long.
If they turned off juggling, I swear that's the only game I'd play. Because I hate that you can hit a man off the floor and bounce him like a basketball. That is stupid for me.
Especially like I have seen some of the dirtiest king plays that just keep you in the air. It's just grapple after grapple after grapple, especially on the stages where you break through the floor.
Yeah.
So it bounces him into the air, you just grab him again and just do it again. It's brutal.
If that mode could be turned off, that's my game. But because it's on, as soon as someone does that to me, that's it. I won't play it for like...
The salt levels through the roof. Yeah, I get it. I do definitely get it. I can't really do fighting games too much. They do trigger me a bit. they do trigger me, you know.
I sort of get off on the trigger though, innit? Like I'll just keep going knowing that, like, even at Ninja Storm, I knew I didn't stand a chance at beating with Daedra. I'm like, yeah, I'll play with Daedra. Even though I know you can't get near PT, you can't. I'm like, man, I just need to try. I just need to keep going. You know,
it was that mecha Naruto. It's put me off forever. It's put me off forever. Not only is it the most disgusting filler-related horseshit, it's also just the most irritating playable character known to man, and you absolutely clapped my fucking cheeks with that character.
It wasn't a button mash.
Painful
it was a button mash
to experience. Yeah. Like, really, especially like when it's like, all right, yeah, you've done me the first time. Try hard mode now. I mean, I'm leaning in now. Shit's just got fucking real. And then you just laid me out again. And it wasn't even close. You just laid me out again. Oh, I couldn't play after that. I think I was out. I think I stopped.
Yeah,
I think I quit after Mecha Naruto.
To be fair, I didn't realize how like bad it got you. It was Clockwork that had sort of explained to me. Like, when I was talking about, we should do some more Ninja Storm. I don't think James is gonna be.
Hey, I'm telling you, like I do enjoy these games, like I do. But there's a reason that I prefer co-op. It's one of there's a reason I prefer co-op. It's safer that way.
Well, I don't feel as happy with myself as I was before asking that question, because you like Tekken as your top fighter, and I like Soul Calibur as mine.
Is that still a game?
And I want to be just like you. Yeah. Well, the next one's
in
been coming a while.
To Tekken, no.
Yeah. I know.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You know what I would have said? I would have said Mortal Kombat because I really like that, but I'm so far behind on that game now. I feel like I can never beat people.
Yeah, that's kind of fighting games in general now, though, isn't it? Especially when you're talking about like Street Fighter, like
people are too sick at it now, ain't they? They're like,
you can't play any fighting game, anything after like 6 months after release date, because by that point
it's over.
The hardcore playing. Yeah.
I remember daring to jump on Mortal Kombat 9 online. I thought I was living the dream, thinking, my smoke. Do you know what I mean? I'm dominating with smoke. Let's jump on. And just like you were saying before, Zeo, with that juggle, this guy was just like, oh dear, I don't think you know where you are.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat
absolutely destroyed me.
If you're gonna play that, it's like invite your friends round. Has anyone played it? No. Okay, we'll play Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
I almost fell for that. Iconic. Invited me around one time, didn't he? And we played, and he just took me out over and over again.
He got us both with that one. All right.
It's horrible as well, because sometimes he's talking to me while he's looking at me, still rinsing me with a combo, and I'm like, at least look at the screen.
Dude, sometimes though, it's you get that unexpected turn of events. We had it one night. We were all chilling. Clockwork, you were there. We decided we were going to fire up Pokken Tournament.
Oh yeah.
Fired it up, right? And my brother-in-law, the wife's younger brother, he's never played this game, and he went on the most dominating killing streak, against all of them. Like, I played this game. Do you know what I mean? So I knew what the crack was, and he just cleaned house over and over again. Like, it was mental. And I chose that thinking, well, this ought to be nice for a bit of practice. Like Mario Kart, there's not really much point playing with people anymore. Especially because nobody wants to play on 200cc. So I'm like, no, I'm all right.
I regret.
You don't play on 200cc?
No, that's what I'm saying. I only play on.
Oh, I was gonna say.
mate.
I think I played it
you're
for a
Mario
joke.
Karter as well.
Yeah. And I always think I'm the best at that game, but I'm probably not. But I always think
Oh,
I did
That'd be
is
the
it
ultimate.
50 or 100 or whatever for a joke, and I was just like,
Man.
this is impossible to want to finish the level. Like you're just bored.
I swear I do
Too
worse
slow.
on 50 than 200. It's
horrible.
going too slow that I just can't
Yeah.
handle how slow it's going. Like, I don't know how to corner this slowly. It may as well be like a soapbox. Do you know what I mean? Like, I may as well have someone pushing me behind. Double
hopefully
dash.
there's some Mario Kartage going to be happening soon.
Yeah.
And I'd love to pick up a pad against you, PT, because I don't doubt you.
100%.
I don't doubt you at
Do
all.
it.
But I just want to experience.
I need to
Are
find
you all
one
in
against
Chesterfield?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, when you do that, tell me and I'll come because I think I'm the best.
Oh, dude, yeah. Seriously, let me.
Alright, okay,
I'm
so
gonna right.
we'll do that.
Cue fucking Rocky montage now of me jumping back on it, sweating, right? Just power it. It's dark. I've got a towel on my head, sweating it out, right? And then get yourself up here.
I will. I'll
And
come up
it's
to play
on.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome.
We'll pick like
sick.
3 games that we're gonna play each other at and see who's the best, and we'll pick and I'll train on these games. Yeah, I'm on it.
That sounds
that's an
good.
idea. That is
We're gonna
an
throw a
idea.
That's
curveball,
good.
and then suddenly it's gonna be Super Mario Kart from the SNES, and we're all just gonna get
Yeah.
absolutely destroyed because that's the hardest racing game I think I've ever played.
I think Mario Kart 64 I would fare best at, but I have no idea what sort of levels you guys would be on.
I've never played
the
it on
one that
64.
That's
It's been so many
beasted
years,
that
man.
one.
So
Sixth
many
form.
years.
That's all I spent my sixth form doing. Just sat in the common room, just playing Mario Kart. All the shortcuts and everything. I could just
Where were your
play to the
teachers?
picture.
Wait, you had Mario Kart at sixth form?
I was about to say, where were
Yeah,
your
somebody
teachers at during
We had
this?
Jeremy Kyle. What's this?
One of the guys
Fuck is this?
decided to bring in a TV and a 64. And he was just
Wow.
left there, innit?
I had college mate getting treated like an adult. That's what I had. Getting treated with respect. That's what I had. Fuck, you know.
Do you play PC games as well?
Yeah, man.
Have you
Absolutely,
played
yeah.
Have you played Project Zomboid?
I've not played Project Zomboid. I've recently got big into DayZ, but I've not played Project Zomboid.
Big into what it cut out for me.
DayZ.
Oh no, I ain't played that.
Have you played DayZ?
No.
It's not for everyone, I appreciate. It's the most brutal survival game I've ever played. Like, it
Okay.
really is. Like, it's absolutely mental.
Is it
it's like a
first person?
PvP. First or third, it's up to you.
In fact, most first person games, and I've noticed it since when GoldenEye come out and N64, I get that motion sickness thing and I can't play it for longer than like 10 minutes.
That'll
Serious?
probably be like,
crap.
I mean, head bob is horrific in games anyway. Nobody walks like a fucking pigeon, so I don't understand why like head bob's a thing. Nobody bounces up and down. You don't know, do you? Not as far as your eyes are concerned. That doesn't happen. Unless you're bending your knees every time you're taking a step. Like a freak, right? I don't know what is going on here. But like, unless that's happening, it doesn't happen. And motion blur as well. That's another thing that triggers a lot of people to like feel sick.
I had to look it up
Motion blur
properly
on.
because I was like, there's games that my cousins play for hours. Call of Duty, I can't play it. If I play it for like 10 minutes, I start to feel physically sick, like car sick type feeling.
Really?
It's
Oh,
horrible.
And that's not even from the quality of the game.
No, it's just, it happens to a few people. It's a thing. I can't remember what it's called though.
So you've never been in VR?
I wouldn't dare put it on.
It'd probably be a type of vertigo, mate, because I've had vertigo before. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? It comes and goes. And I had VR. I used it, fine with it, spot on. And then I got to a point where I just couldn't use it. So every
Yeah.
time I like looked around, I just like my head would go completely like
Yeah, it's
super
horrible.
dizzy. So yeah, it is. It's horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that sucks. That I don't know what.
I tell you what though, when Grand Theft Auto comes out, I flipping hold it. I just flipping play the game. And I'm like, I don't care how sick. I have to. And then people will be like on Grand Theft Auto, where are you? And I'll be like, I'm just in the car sitting still for a bit.
I've pulled over to have a minute.
Yeah,
Need a break.
my brother laughs his head off because he's like, are you sitting still again? I'm like, yeah. Or I'm just chilling in the garage, just not moving, talking to everyone, being like, I can't move for a bit, like I need a break.
Oh, no.
Any excuse not to move. mood. Just changing my outfit for 15 minutes. Hang on.
You got to
Loads
play
of
as like the
stuff.
scout or something. You got to play as the lookout role or something.
Yeah.
So, what's genre of game then? Like, are you a sandbox guy? You obviously don't play much first-person games.
Okay, now you're getting deep. I don't know what this really... Sandbox is people that make games. No?
No. Like, what type of game? So, a sandbox game would be like Assassin's Creed. The old school Assassin's Creed.
Okay, no, I've only played one of them. So I'm probably not a sandbox.
Nah. Fighting games, RPGs, what sort of games?
I can't play RPGs because I get sick.
Fair.
I
No, it's fair, man.
guess if I like a game, I like a game, and if I don't, I don't. I guess
you don't
there's
sort
no
of gravitate
type. Yeah,
towards any type.
Fair.
Fair.
but I love
that's
GTA.
understandable.
GTA is just top tier for me.
Fair.
Do you play online?
Only online. I don't play any games on my own. If the game doesn't play online against someone or with someone, I won't play it.
Fair.
Ah, okay. I'm a bit opposite. I'm like, nah, I'd rather just play by myself in a dark room.
Yeah, I'm happy to just play on my own.
Missing out on a world.
Now I can't do
Tell you
it.
what.
It's just I need to interact with someone. I need to play a game with someone.
No, I can understand that. I was for a good few years once the 360 came out and it was really accessible. I sort of found myself thinking, like, how do people ever play games by themselves?
Yeah.
Came away from gaming for a bit, came back into it, got rinsed out at everything I was playing online, and just went back to one-player games.
And going back to multiplayer after you've done single player for a long time is horrendous.
Yeah.
Like, you get absolutely slapped.
Yeah.
I remember when the last GTA come out and you had to do a bit of single player to get onto multiplayer to unlock the world. I was so pissed. So pissed. And I think I was online talking to people saying, tell me what to do next, and they was talking me through one player. Even though they couldn't see it. So I was just like, I don't want to play this on my own. Hated it.
Do you invest in the microtransactions and all of that? Do you spend money on games at all?
Do I spend money on games?
Like in-game?
The only time I spent money on games was a mobile app game, and another time when I first got an Xbox and I signed in as my brother, not realising I was spending money on FIFA players on his account.
Oh, no.
Oh, gosh.
Thinking, I'm just getting loads of players.
Is this, I'm just assuming, but is this an older brother?
Now younger.
Oh, wow, because I'm like, that's a classic younger brother thing to do. That, trust me. Having two younger brothers, trust me.
He
Classic
came on
older
like, yo,
brother.
where's all my Microsoft points? I was like, what?
Amazing.
Rinsing them.
Oh, that's harsh.
Yeah, so no, I don't buy things.
No.
Nah.
Okay. Well, then let's get onto the meat of this evening. Anime. I do know you have mentioned before you like Bleach,
Yeah,
which is always a win here. 3 super fans of Bleach here.
it's amazing.
Or have you seen the whole thing?
I believe so, but it doesn't finish, does it?
Oh, he knows.
Wow.
He knows.
Yeah, impressed.
Yeah.
Colour me impressed. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it only continues in the manga. Yeah, for now they are working on 1,000-Year Blood War.
They're gonna do it?
Manga. Yeah.
Yeah.
Announced. Yeah. that is the noise I want to hear.
was
Right?
close. Yes.
That's the noise.
Yeah.
I just thought I had to accept. That's it. I'm done because I don't want to read it. I don't want to make my own interpretation of it. I know this is bad for people hardcore like you, but I just don't want to do that. I only like watching it.
No,
Serious?
mate. Look, at the end of the day, I understand like the perspective of it, but there's something about it, man. There's something about reading it. Honestly, like you think that because you watch it and because it's animated, you think, oh, it's immediately going to be better. But it just isn't the case. And I know that guy's with me on this. Like, it's not the case.
It doesn't appear so whilst you're reading. But whenever you recollect it, in your head, that recollection of what you've read is far better animation than in the anime. It's odd. That's the best way I can feel.
I believe it. So what you say makes sense. I believe it, but I believe I would have to get into it. Like I believe that after my first read, I won't feel like that instantly, will I? You're gonna say, yeah, you will.
Maybe. No, Bleach, maybe. I mean, if you've got to the end of the anime, and you know there's more, and I can't stress enough how much better what occurs in the manga portion of it is than the anime.
Okay.
The anime
100%.
ended on some very, very nice stuff. I when it comes to, I'm more into the action stuff. So I was screaming like a little girl watching all of the final fight scene and stuff.
Yeah.
But then what occurs after that is just on another level.
So I've heard a little bit and then I got really mad because someone told me, and he did ask if he could tell me, and then even still after he told me, I still got mad that he told me. I heard something to do with Kenpachi.
Oh, is this going to be, hang on, is this going to be spoilerific? Because Clockwork has
don't you know?
Yeah.
Who doesn't know?
Clockwork.
Oh, okay, stop. I stopped. Okay.
I was going to let
You
that
were.
happen as well.
Nah, I know you were. This is why I thought I've got to
Just
quickly
completely,
come in with that. I'm sorry to do that, Zeo.
I'll just
I'm
say
sorry to do it to
it's
you,
just a
man.
Kenpachi thing I heard, and I got
Yes.
mad, and I thought I wish I never knew.
Yeah, this is
I
why.
probably, me and BT probably know.
Oh, I know
what you
exactly
mean
what
already.
you're talking
Yeah.
about. I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
immediately, because
Yeah,
it's one of the, see, I was going to say it's one of the highlights in a 1,000-Year Blood War, but it's so difficult for me to say that because the whole thing, for me personally, is just one big highlight. Like
So
the
have we got-
majority of it.
Have we got
It's
a rough date for it
Oh,
as
no.
the anime? Oh,
No.
It's
No.
been confirmed, and it was confirmed
This
to
is anime
be
we're
starting
talking
in
about.
2021. When it was announced, they were saying 2021.
It was 2020 when they announced it. It was last year we were talking about
They
it.
said it was going to be, it was going to start. The anime was going to start in 2021, I believe.
Oh.
From stuff that I was reading, but nothing's been said on it in a while. In all of my usual haunts, yeah.
Yeah.
I would rather you'd not have told me, and then one day someone goes, "Oh, Bleach." Oh yes.
Have you? You probably won't have because you don't do the manga thing, but there's the Burn the Witch manga, which was written by the same fella,
Yeah.
set in the same. Well,
Have they not
shared
animated it?
society. I don't believe so.
I don't know, you know.
I've not. I don't.
I don't know if they have or not. Or if
It's
they
trash
talked
anyway. Don't
about
worry about it.
It's trash.
Yeah.
Okay. What a
point
waste
is,
of
in
a-
comparison-
Yeah, I was just like, I just recall like, yeah, actually saying.
I thought you was gonna tell me there's something on levels.
Nah, I just
man.
wanted to bring you up.
No,
Just
no.
try this time.
No,
Yeah.
no, definitely not. Sub levels, definitely. I tried to give it a go. I tried to read the manga, and it just fucking bored me.
You got further than me.
Yeah,
from what I
man.
remember.
I struggled to get through like the second chapter. It was just fucking boring. I was just like, in comparison, I was like, what is this? And I know it's not the right thing to do. I know you can't go into another series with the expectations of a previous one that you loved. Well, by God, I can't fucking help it. And when it's Bleach, it's Bleach, you better bring the fire or fucking bin it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just, for me, it just did not do the job. Like, I'd love for someone to hit us up in the comments and be like, no, fucking seriously, get back on it. It gets wild. Like, please. If you know that, hit us
Do us
up.
a favour, please. Yeah.
Yeah,
if you-
please
yeah.
do. But I have a feeling that's not going to happen.
No. Any other anime? Other than Bleach?
So I can't say it right, but I know Ippo. I can't say the other bit right.
Hajime no Ippo.
Yeah. That.
Yeah, the boxing one. Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God. I wish I could erase my memory and watch that again.
Go all over. But is that still going? It's on like. I know the manga's on like over 1,000 chapters now. I'm sure.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't Ippo
yeah.
ain't still going, is it?
Piece shit.
I haven't. I don't know if the anime is still going. 'Cause with anime, especially because Hajime no Ippo is a bit older. What they tend to do with the animes of that is much like they did with Bleach. They just do like an initial part of it, first couple of seasons or whatever, and then just tie it up nicely there. I
Right.
don't know if the anime carried on going right through to them, but in the manga, I'm damn near certain that's a plus 1,000 chapters
Oh,
now.
jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, I haven't thought about that. Every now and then I find myself sitting around like, finish off something you started a very long time ago. But that hasn't come back to mind. But yeah, that I never even watched the anime of that, but that must be a sick anime.
I love it. It's
combat,
sick to
yeah.
watch. It's so sick as well. I don't know about reading it, but it's just sick to watch.
Dude,
And
I'll tell you what. If you like martial arts ones,
That's what you're gonna notice. All of them are fighting.
man, honestly, this is my recommendation to you then, Zeo. Seriously, fuck it. If you haven't watched Baki on
Yeah, I've seen it.
Netflix, yeah, there you go. I was
Oh,
going to
Baki
say,
the Crap.
that is one I would definitely recommend.
Back in, there's another one. on
Am I gonna
Netflix
say
as
something
well.
wrong here? I feel like I prefer Kengan Ashura to Baki.
I was gonna say that's the other one, Kengan Ashura.
Oh, is that another one fair?
yeah,
I haven't seen
right.
it. I'll be honest with you. I
So,
haven't seen that.
yeah,
I haven't
no, that
seen
is-
too many martial arts ones,
It's
I'll be
another
honest.
tournament sort of style one, isn't it?
I just, when you see characters, you're like, I want him to fight him and him to. That's what I'm like.
Yeah.
I want him to fight him. I just can't wait.
We're exactly the same, but we swap out the fist for some gnarly fucking energy beams and shit like that. Swords and fucking. Do you know what I mean? That's pretty much the same thing, man. Seriously, it's just we swap out fucking powers and shit. That's exactly how it is for us, but just like, on that line, do you know what I mean? That's slightly different side of the spectrum there.
And then I would say my number one anime that I've watched, and I say to people, better than any film, series, anything I've ever watched, for me, is Death Note.
Yeah, definitely.
Death Note's
Yes.
fucking
It's
so
better than any film, any series, film,
Yes.
whatever, real people filmed, blah, blah, blah. The story in Death Note anime is the best story ever. I don't give a frig what anyone wants to say.
It's the one that you can introduce to anybody, whether they're into anime
Or not.
Completely agree.
You just have to tell them, just keep watching it. Forget that it's a cartoon for a second. Just watch it.
I know, that's the thing. That's the problem I always have with my missus as well. Like, you know what I mean? Sees it as a cartoon. It's like, you've got to see beyond that. Do you know what I mean? Like, cartoons aren't just something that's for kids. Like, I think of all like fucking American Dad, Family Guy, Simpsons, all these.
Yeah, they'll watch those.
They're not for fucking kids, you know what I mean? But yeah, they'll watch them and it's absolutely fine. But it's like, so why just because it's drawn differently? What's the fucking difference from the stories, right?
So big.
I think they've been scarred by something. They've seen a scene or something and they've been like, this is silly. And then they can't see past it after that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, or they've just like seen something that they thought was stupid. It's like, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
That immediate write-off, like, right, I've seen one thing that I'm not a fan of. Now I don't like any of it.
True. It's one of the only anime that I never tire of the over explanations of anything. That's the thing for anime, manga. You get over explanations of stuff. Like, oh, I just did this. We did this to you.
How did he do that?
Yeah. Like, we saw what happened. You don't need to explain it to us.
He was over there and now he's over there.
Yeah.
I'd used my instant translocation and the time I used it, you was blinking and you're just like, yo.
It's the classic, you activated my trap card, man.
It's proper, man. Yeah, that full explanation of what happened. It's like, well, I guess you're going to die anyway, so I'll tell you.
Yeah.
But Death Note needed that. Like, Death Note, that
Yeah.
worked for Death Note. And it wasn't even, like, combat-based or anything that I'd normally go for.
It's what they do with it, though, isn't it? It's how you approach that. It's like we've all seen the classic, like, it was all a dream.
Yeah.
You see that same thing, but what you do with it is what matters. Do you know what I mean? In my opinion, that's what makes something stand out. Is how you approach that same concept.
I remember screaming something to do with a helicopter in Death Note when there was in the helicopter. I can't remember what happens because I've seen it ages ago, but I just remember screaming, thinking, oh my God, I had no idea in my wildest thoughts that this was going to happen.
That is one of those, that is one of the ones that like so tense. Like when something's about to happen or like you think like it's about to be found out.
Yeah.
This is about to happen.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then the credits roll and you're like, no!
Banging theme music as well.
Yeah, it really did.
It did have a great soundtrack. Yeah,
That second theme for that's like some heavy metal sort of sound. I'm not usually into too many tracks of that sort of heavy metal sound.
Well, though,
I had that on my MP3 player back in there, because MP3 players back then, and I would just bop around town, just like listening to the theme. No, bruv, I'm not lying. I was into it. You probably don't want to hear this, but there is a sort of a continuation of Death Note, but it's only in the manga.
Nah, allow it.
Which I have read recently. It's very short. It's quite short. It's like 100 pages. I believe.
Yeah, allow it.
All right. Okay. All right. It is quite good, but
I believe you.
It's.
Has anyone seen? I watched it. I finished watching it yesterday. Invincible.
No, I haven't actually. No, I've been told to watch it, but I haven't seen it yet. Good.
Yeah, my friend forced me because I was like, I ain't watching this, and he forced me. And after episode 1, I was like, okay.
Really?
Is that an Amazon one?
Yeah.
I've been watching it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, who was it that mentioned? Was it you, Clockwork?
I don't think it was me.
Somebody's mentioned it to me, but it's one that, because it wasn't PT that mentioned it, I didn't
guarantee it
watch it straight away.
It was Luke who mentioned it to me.
Yeah.
It's good. It's definitely good.
All right, okay. I'll give that one a try then. Now I know that you're into the sort of same stuff as me. There's Yasuke Yasuke.
I tried to watch it last night, but I fell asleep. Not because it's bad, just the time I was trying to watch it.
Yeah. I get that anime tired eye sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden you're tired for no reason.
It's a good thing to watch when you're trying to go to sleep as well, if you got subtitles on it. Because like you kind of, I don't know how to explain. It's a good thing for me to watch when I'm trying to go to sleep.
No, I know exactly what you mean. Because what is it? The wife's exactly the same. She's like, if you're gonna watch it, I only watch it in Japanese anyway. But she's like, if you're gonna watch something, I'd rather you watch anime because then it's Japanese and she can't listen to it and follow along. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't care. Like she can't tell what they're saying, so you can just drift off. So I totally know what you mean.
Yeah, I watch Bear anime. Bear, like, yeah. Bear.
Have you ever watched? I don't think you have actually. Like, or have you Naruto?
Yeah. I had the argument of I don't know which one's better out of Bleach and Naruto.
Yeah,
is it Naruto or Naruto? I say Naruto.
Naruto, yeah.
Okay, I'm wrong.
PT beat that out of me. I used to call it Naruto as well.
Naruto.
He spent years beating it out of me.
I think I've come to the decision that Naruto. Now I'm trying to say both at once. Naruto is better than Bleach, I think.
For me personally, yeah. Like Naruto's my all-time favourite. Bleach is a very close second, don't get me wrong. And even though Naruto on a whole is my absolute favourite, I would say, spoiler-free, that the ultimate villain in Bleach is my favourite all-time villain in anime.
Okay.
That is how I stand. But Bleach is a very close second.
A very good thing to say, actually, yeah. So Naruto overall is a better anime. But there are some
Bleach
characters that spike the sort of level at points of Bleach to a higher point than
why I think Naruto's better is because Bleach is about, I don't know about after the animation of it started, but it's all about one guy.
Yeah.
And Naruto, you feel like people are different characters. Like if you was at school, you definitely have your friends saying, I'm this person, I'm that person. But in Bleach, everyone just wants to be Ichigo. That's it. That is it. That is it.
Apart from PT.
You might want to be one of the other characters for a period of time. But then after that, you don't see him for a while. Do you get what I mean? So it's like you're back to being him. But in Naruto, everyone wants to be someone. I don't want to be Naruto. No way do I want to be Naruto.
No.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, he's not the character that you immediately like. So many people will, don't get me wrong, but he's not the character that, even though you know he's important, you love him, he's an incredible character, you'd pick like 5 other people before
ahead of him.
You know
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Yeah.
That's why I think it's better. Yeah.
Who's your favourite character?
I struggle with this. Either Kakashi or what's his name? Fuck. I forgot his name. How bad's that? Itachi.
Oh,
not even Sasuke. Itachi, no.
I don't like Sasuke.
Man after my own heart with that. Like,
I don't like Sasuke. Sasuke pisses me off.
Yeah?
Yeah. Too much chasing power.
Endgame.
Too much chasing the power, man.
This is what I said about all of you cheers, and these two bashed me down for it. I'm like, they're all maniacal. They're all maniacal. You compared me to that.
Love a bit of power, mate. Do you know what I mean? Love a bit of power.
Stop trying to destroy everything. Just what are you going to have after you've got power and destroyed everything?
You know I'm on that Itachi Shisui vibe all day long. Like, just absolutely.
The colour schemes for Itachi and the crows and it's just... I wanted the crow wallpaper. I wanted my room black and red. Like,
that'd be so good. Just a fucking Itachi room, mate. Yeah, that'd be the most epic shit.
Flipping hell, he's the best. The crows.
So good.
In some of your artwork before, aren't you?
Yeah, I love it. I'm going to try and put it in everything, but like the people that sometimes make my stuff be like, it doesn't fit. I'd be like, trust me, my fans want it when really it's me.
Yeah. I'm going to say the coat's repping behind now. Like, what is it, on the stream? The coat's behind me, like over the chair. So over my shoulder, you can see the Akatsuki coat.
Sick, man.
It's my bedroom where I filmed that little bit for your video.
Yeah.
And in the corner, I got the Akatsuki cloak. I've got my Ichigo base form, my Ichigo Bankai. I've got a Goku. I've got a Sasuke. They're all just hanging on the wall, bro. Legit.
It's incredible.
I've got a little dress-up corner.
The mad thing is as well, although I say Itachi's my favourite character, when it comes to writing lyrics and stuff like that, the character that always comes into my head first is Pain.
Yeah.
So I must really like Pain because I always want to mention something to do with him, or I always want to use a clip of him talking. And so I must like Pain.
Yeah, even I've got to say, the guy who voices him in like the dubbed version is awesome.
Yes.
Like he is. Like, you know, I do hand it to like a lot of English voice actors do great. It's just for me personally, they just never compare to the Japanese. Like, particularly like the big villain, again, for Clockwork's sake, the big villain in Bleach, his Japanese voice can never, like, do you know what I mean? It will never be outdone by that dubbed voice. Like, it's just, he's unbelievable. Like, it's wounding to hear him in English.
Hold on a minute. The big villain in Bleach, that means I've seen him.
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
Because when you were saying it, I thought you meant like later on, like another villain later on.
No.
So hold on, Clockwork. Wait, Clockwork, Mr. Quiet. Yeah, you haven't even watched all of the animated Bleach.
No.
Here we go.
No.
Oh no, we had to. Huh? We'll call it encourage him.
It took us ages to get him on it.
Do you not like it?
I love it. I just like triggering these two a lot as well.
Oh,
hold on a minute. So you're cutting off your own enjoyment to trigger these two?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
To be fair, he did give it a go, and you can't fault anybody, I don't feel, for thinking after the first couple of episodes.
Yeah, it took me more than my usual 2-3 episodes to get into it.
Yeah, that's
so
fine. That's fine because it's
and I just
a bit dry at the start.
Yeah, I normally only give anime 3 episodes. If I'm not into it, it's gone.
Right.
But
so what's going on now though? Because now you like it. What's going on?
I gave it more of a chance. I got another verbal beating from these pair, and I gave it more of a. I gave it 10 episodes, and I went, okay, this is awesome.
Is this a recent thing or something?
Yeah, it is. It is
Okay.
He's on. He's on season 2 now.
I've just started season 3.
I ain't gonna know like that. So what's happening? Tell me what's happening.
Ichigo's just gotten to Rukia. Yes.
Oh yeah.
On the bridge.
On the bridge.
Yeah.
What, is she in trouble?
Yeah. She's in when she gets jailed up.
Okay.
And she's in that big cell, and Ichigo gets to her for the first
Who's the last
time.
person he fought? Because my memory's very bad with these things.
It's Byakuya, isn't it? Or they're about to fight.
He was gonna fight him, and then he got pulled away by I've forgotten the name.
Yororichi.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yoruichi,
Yeah.
Which one's that? The cat?
The cat,
Yes.
Sexy cat lady.
Thanks, cat lady.
Oh, I'm so jealous of you. You're only there.
I know, mate. Tell me about it.
I get to experience it all for the
I know.
first time.
I know.
At times it's painful because obviously I know what, and I spoiled it for him, and it scarred me. It genuinely upset me. I encourage this guy to watch it for so long.
Then again, he's going that fucking slow. I've already forgotten. It's ancient history now.
It keeps, it's just, I got here, and I'm like, oh, you're about to... And then I can't say nothing. You know what I mean? I just have to contain that excitement, not to give too much away. You kept calling Yoruichi he for so long, and I just wanted to correct him.
I know, and it's not a guy.
You can't.
I know.
Yeah.
But my God. I'm surprised you haven't booked days off work, flip it.
I wish I could.
I'm his manager. He can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should allow him to.
I let him watch it at work the other day.
Yeah, he did let me watch it the other day.
Amazing. Please should work. That is
yeah,
that is the one. But so Zeo, yes, you know who I'm talking about. The big villain from the main anime, He's my favourite villain ever, pretty much. The main man. You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like I do, but I feel like...
Because there's more to it. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. To say he's the villain.
Yeah, the guy with... the guy that Ichigo, fights right at the end of the anime.
Without saying anything, But either way,
I think I know what you're on about.
Talking about,
yeah.
Either way, I was going to say,
Okay.
But I definitely know what you mean with Naruto. Yeah, you get that. I love an anime that gives you a diverse range of characters, of which you can enjoy so many different ones. Like the Akatsuki are that's one of the reasons that Naruto is always my favorite, because the Akatsuki are just the best villain group of
because
any anime.
You almost sympathize with them at points and feel like, would I be them or would I be them?
Especially
I don't know
when
which
it goes
group
into
I'd be in.
Pain's backstory, with Jiraiya and whatnot, and it's
you'd be like,
actually,
you could easily be Pain. Your life just went that way.
That's what Naruto does constantly, though, and it's just like, oh, I could have been Gaara. Oh, I could have been this guy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
He's just like me.
yeah, we're all the same.
Yeah, I remember thinking Gaara was so evil, and then thinking, oh, he's not evil, he's misunderstood.
Yeah.
And then when he came
Gaara's
back
my
to
boy.
defend Lee later on against Kimimaro, and you're just like,
Oh.
I was rolling around, fucking lost my mind, mate, when the sand,
Yeah, I
when
never
the
saw that
sand
one
turned
coming.
up to fucking defend them all. Oh my god!
What an amazing thing, man. I think because before that, I'm still gonna call it the wrong name. So I'm trying to avoid saying it. Before it, my cousin is the one who got me onto it. And I was like, I ain't watching this cartoon crap, blah blah. And he goes, just watch this one scene. Let's see if I'll give all three of you a chance to guess which scene he would have shown me to get me
Lee
into it.
versus Gaara.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
Rogley versus
That's what I was gonna say.
Where my man drops the weights.
Yeah, that's what he showed me.
Yeah.
Lee versus Gaara. I fucking
As soon
knew
as
it,
he
mate.
dropped the weights, I goes, that's it, turn it off. I'm going home to watch it from the start.
Yeah, too right. And it's so worth it. And then he drops those weights, and you go home, and you get to episode 3.
Cool.
And you get to, I say it every podcast, you get to the diarrhea episode, and you're like, what the fucking hell is going on here?
Yeah.
It's a
Those
world
things.
away from those weights, but mate, like you stick with it, and it really
So
is. one
I
of
haven't
those
watched. I didn't watch. Like I started watching from around the tuning exams.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah, because my cousin was like, "You're just gonna get pissed off. Just start from here."
Yeah, true.
Fair, man.
Even-
Even
fair.
I couldn't, like, the whole crying in the woods and everything. I'm like, oh, come on, bro.
To be
Like,
fair, I'd have
enough.
said Land of Waves, because like missing out on
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
missing
Land
out
of
on that's a
Waves.
crime, mate. Like,
See, I don't even know what you're on about. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
like
what
You need to
before the
watch
tuning
Land of
exams,
Waves.
yeah. The Land of
Dude,
Waves.
yeah, it's literally like the culmination of season 1. Like, yeah, Land
It's
of
the
Waves.
first proper
like,
mission, innit?
Yeah.
Missing
Okay.
that with Zabazar and Haku, that's a fucking crime.
I know who they are,
Yeah,
but I don't know what you're on about.
You've missed
Yeah, you'll have
Kakashi.
seen them later on when they get resurrected. You see them later on during the 4th Ninja War. No, like I say, mate, that's a crime. You need to
It's
seriously
worth-
watch that bit.
It's what is it, like 6 episodes, weren't it?
It's fucking, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
just watch
absolutely
the Land of Waves arc.
incredible. And then it goes into the tuning exam. So yeah, it's
Right.
not even like you would have like done that one little bit and then skipped a bit and then gone to the tuning exams. It's literally like the arc that begins after.
If you're a fan of Kakashi as well, you gotta
Yeah,
watch
man.
yes.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's
Oh,
the
yes.
first time you actually get to see him properly in action. Like, oh,
Okay.
First time he busts the SharinGAng, and I'm sure that's the fastest hand signs, if I recall, like when he's doing them against Zabazar. Like, it's just blurs. Normally, like when you see the hand signs, you can sort of see the positions they're holding with their hands.
yeah.
But when I recall Kakashi doing it there, it's just blurs. It's just doing them that quickly, just mash them
Yeah.
out. Like,
Just yeah,
bang,
it's
bang.
insane. That so
The
so
jealousy
good.
I feel to people who watch it now, and I feel like you don't have to go through the week of wondering, is this going to be a filler episode, or am I going to get to? Oh my god! And there's even
see.
websites that tell you how to skip the fillers. Oh my
Yeah, man.
god!
Yeah, it's a
Anime filler
dream.
list is like the Bible when you're like reading.
We don't need
when
to
you
refer
watch
to a
it.
website. We've just got a PT.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
gives us
to
the
be
numbers.
fair.
Like, just, fuck this
Too
shit up
right.
and start back up there.
To be fair, I'm just getting on the manga and just like, what filler? I don't know about any of this filler.
Did you watch Naruto all the way through to the end then?
I believe so.
Oh, so they had that year or so of filler at the end. The infinite.
Oh, there was a period where I had to stop and wait until someone told me to come back.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
Near
that
the
one,
end,
yeah.
the tree and all that. lot.
Like,
I
just
couldn't take
even
the disappointment
thought-
anymore. I couldn't take it anymore.
Even the thought of someone having to sit through all that for like your brother Ryan, like just the thought of having to sit through that literally makes me tired.
I
Makes me
finished
want
the
to give
manga,
up.
and like a year later, my brother's like, "Oh, Naruto's getting big." I'm like, "Well, it's finished." He's like, "No, the anime's still going." I'm like, "How? The anime was so close to the manga around the time that I finished, and now it's still going." It's like, "Oh, they're asleep," and you're just going over their dreams. Like every single character, like gets
Horrible.
like a full-on
I know, yeah.
arc.
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
It was, yeah, it's like, yeah, it was close, it was, and then they decided to smear a load of dog shit all over it, and then,
Horrible.
and then finally we got the actual ending. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Another reason why it's just like, nah. Like, I was not about that life. Like, straight from maybe watching 2 episodes, skipping about 20, watching 1, skipping another 10, then
Ouch.
watching a couple. I'm not kidding. That's literally how I watched it toward the end.
Yeah.
Because I just had the anime filler list just right there next to me, cruising me through that canon. And to be fair, I'd already read it anyway.
glad I gave up on the anime at that point and just went straight over to the manga because I didn't never even knew about it until my little brother.
Like I was saying before, like with the Lee scene and whatnot, Zeo, you get introduced to Naruto that way. The thing is like so many people, you think of Naruto, you immediately think of Shippuden. You immediately think of all those big moments straight away.
Yeah.
So many people forget about part 1 and how fucking unreal it actually is.
Yeah.
Like Naruto part 1 has got some epic moments.
Are you on about the bit that I've missed?
No, just in general, man. Like just obviously right up to the Sasuke retrieval arc.
Oh, so the tuning exams you're on about all of that?
Yeah, and after that, you know what I mean? Like right up until like that ended. And
so I don't know. I don't know it in parts. I wouldn't know really in parts. So
when
where's the
Naruto's
end
a kid,
of?
and he's got the white collar jacket with the blue shoulders, I think they are.
That was for ages, isn't it?
Yeah, that was just Naruto, and then Naruto Shippuden is when he's got the black and orange guard.
Yeah, when he's older.
When it's older a bit.
Okay, and what's
They split
happening?
him up.
You have to tell me by things that are happening.
It got split into 2. Well, I mean, part 1 was obviously again like the tuning.
Naruto
exams.
disappeared off with Jiraiya at the end of Naruto, didn't he?
Okay,
Yeah.
and then he comes back and now he can do that frog
and
stuff.
then that's that's Shippuden.
Okay,
Well,
like
frog stuff
later
came
on.
later than that. Yeah.
People started watching from then.
Oh, bro, I was watching it. Yeah, bro. And I have to wait a week for each episode to come out.
I had fucking Naruto box set DVDs on fucking pre-order.
Whoa.
Like literally on pre-order. Like the second they were released, it fucking arrived. I just fucking smashed through it. I was watching Naruto as it was coming out, yeah.
So when did you
Whoa.
get into it?
Like, I don't know. When I started watching weekly, I remember Rock Lee was drunk and fighting the guy with the bones.
Yeah, Kimimaro. Yeah, that's incredible.
It turned weekly then.
That right there is Naruto, mate. Part 1. That's right at the end of part 1.
So I was still in
before
part
it
1.
ends.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's still part 1. And then once Sasuke fucks off after him and Naruto fight, after Naruto and Sasuke fight in the final valley.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's the end of like Naruto. And then after that, he goes off to train with Jiraiya. And then Naruto Shippuden starts.
Okay.
That's when he comes back. And then Gaara gets kidnapped by the Akatsuki, like by Deidara and whatnot.
Yeah.
And fucking Naruto and Sakura and Kakashi go after him. That's when
Okay.
Shippuden begins.
That's part
the
2.
difference between them. Yeah, that's part 2.
Okay.
So you have seen like obviously all the way through part 1 then.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you have seen that with that fight with fucking... Oh, did you say you started watching from...
Yeah, I was going to say picked it up towards the back end of
from
of
that,
part
right.
one.
So the back end of part 1 then, right.
I mean, it's not essential. I mean, I would argue it is, but I'm a big fan of Naruto. But I feel, average anime viewers to say it's not essential that you watch part 1.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. You can't watch Shippuden from when he's learning that Sage Mode stuff and just think, oh yeah, this is sick, without knowing that it was a little
Even
dweeb.
just when like way back before that, even way back when it like first actually starts, I honestly don't believe, like, it's not like fucking Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, I don't believe, where you can easily start seeing everyone's fine and not bothered.
Yeah.
Part 1 is integral.
Like, you wouldn't even know why Sasuke's gone. Like, you wouldn't even get it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, exactly
true.
that. You wouldn't have
Sasuke
any
wouldn't mean
idea
nothing
about
to
that.
you. Wouldn't mean nothing
true.
to you.
True.
No.
Yeah,
And like all the
true.
relationships between the characters, you'd have no idea anything about it. Anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, it literally start and be like, oh, look, they've got Granny Tsunade's face on the fucking mountain. Who's that?
I did.
Do you know what I mean?
I have watched a lot of stuff without like starting at the beginning. Not so much now. I don't watch as much as I used to. And just took it that like, this stuff I've missed. And I've watched a lot of anime where they just don't fill you in on.
Yeah,
a lot
for
of
me.
stuff.
Yeah,
Evangelion, like, just doesn't really tell you much.
Yeah, but they're always mental, aren't they? Those kind of big neck ones. Like they are.
Yeah.
Everything just is. Just fucking
so
accept it and move on.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I have come to sort of like accept that some anime is like that. So I am able to sort of accept some frustrations.
Yeah, we're
frustrations
just
and
not as used to that.
yeah,
We're used to the
Naruto,
ones that go,
yeah.
this is how everything is, step by step. And if you forgot those steps, here's them again.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. Like most of the key parts in that from the part 1 are sort of reiterated a bit in Shippuden for you
To a point,
and
but I mean,
explained.
doesn't every anime have like crazy amounts of flashbacks?
Yeah.
But you don't appreciate how bad someone is. Like the Akatsuki, they're bad. Like compared to people they were fighting before. People were fighting before were nothing. And you kind of get that feeling like, you can't beat these guys. You lot ain't nowhere near that level. Like, you lot were struggling against this. How are you going to fight this?
Yeah, that's before you even realise just how fucked they are. Do you know what I mean? That's when you think it's just the Akatsuki, not fucking Madara. Do you know what I mean? And like Obito, like absolutely bringing the apocalypse.
Yeah, you can't. You
are
have
going
to
be
watch
missing
part
out.
1 of Naruto.
100% to get the full appreciation.
Yeah.
I agree, but
Agreed,
I can see, and I know of 1 or 2 people. I'm damn near certain haven't bothered with the original one and just did Shippuden and are happy with it. And I can understand how they could do that, but I would agree that.
Well, that's false. It's false happiness. I was going to say it's fucking blasphemous and they're heretics. You know what I mean?
Speaking of truly appreciating what like enemies and villains can do, and how awesome they are, have you watched Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer. I've watched Demon something.
Demon Hunter.
Hold on. Is it a pig on the front? What is it? Let me just Google this 1 second. Demon.
Could be Demon Slayer if it's got Inosuke on there.
Oh yeah. I was thinking of pig.
With
I've
the
just got a little
forehead.
pig.
I'm gonna say his forehead. Yeah.
I might have watched a little bit and thought I don't know about this, and then I thought in fact I watched quite a bit. Is it spoiling anything?
No.
His sister gets changed. Blah blah blah.
That's the one, mate.
He's scared, he doesn't know what to do. Someone starts telling him what to do, and then I was like, I don't know about this. And then I started watching God of High School.
Oh, actually, that's what I've been meaning to watch, God of High School. But back to Demon Slayer, bruv, you got to watch that, trust me.
Are you
trust
sure,
me.
It's amazing.
100%.
Hey,
100%.
don't fucking sleep on Demon Slayer, dude.
It's slow burning on me, man. Like, his sister's like biting a scroll and like, it just looks,
it's a bamboo. But
okay.
It's bamboo, but
honestly,
seriously, get on it.
Understand, thinking back to where you are now, like, it's one of those things where it just continuously pushes the bar, like, throughout. The manga's finished, and I know what happens at the end.
It even fits the Zeo image, mate. Get it fucking right.
It really does.
Dude.
Trust me, you do. Like, each jump is more sort of intense, more excitable.
So why I gave it a fair chance. Why did it not grip me there? I know you can't really answer that, but do you get what I mean?
Bro, because I know what's to come, innit? I know what's to come. Yeah. I know what you've witnessed, and I can appreciate why you think it's a bit slow. I can understand that. I can get in that mind space. But if you know what I know, if you've even seen to the end of the first season.
Dude, seriously.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to be very unhappy. I'm coming back on here to like, and I'm going to ruin your whole podcast.
The movie's about to be released in the UK, and the movie is like a continuation of season 1, so it continues in the movie, and then once the movie finishes, it's going to carry on in the anime, hopefully anyway.
Okay.
But having read the whole thing, it is like one of top 5.
It's one of the best in recent times, no question.
Definitely.
It's one of the top 3 in recent times, easy.
It better be now.
And it's you can't deny it doesn't look beautiful as well. It's one of the best things out there.
Spectacular.
What am I watching tonight? So should I watch that before Yasuke?
Yeah. Because they're both on Netflix, aren't they? Yeah, bro. Jump on Demon Slayer. I ain't seen you sick.
I got what's it called? Really Crunchyroll. I got a Crunchyroll.
Nice. Yeah, get on that.
Nice.
It's all on there.
Yeah.
I think there's about 26 episodes, I think.
Okay.
And I promise you, honestly, like, just give it that little extra.
Okay.
When it starts picking up, man, it gets absolutely insane.
It's all right. We won't hear from him for a while, and then we'll be hearing some Demon Slayer bars.
I'm waiting for it. 100%.
It's going to drop some Tanjiro bars in there. Even I've written some. I've written some.
I'm going to be fucking popping up in that comment section, brother. I'm telling you now. I fucking told you.
I'll start it again tonight. I'll try and find where I was.
Trust me. Speaking of bars, music from anime, does any stand out to you? We lightly touched on anime intros and outros recently.
I didn't get that question.
The theme music, any favorites?
What's that latest? I really liked, and I did a Reddit live stream and I had like 4,000 people watching it. It was amazing. Attack on Titan's new intro.
That I've not heard that yet.
Yeah,
Nah,
sick.
that's what I need to. That's what I do. It is on my to watch or to read list.
That new
these
intro
days.
was
So, yeah.
sick. And I someone did like a trap beat to it, and I did a live stream, and it was like my biggest live stream ever.
Nice one, man.
Nice
That's
one.
awesome to hear.
I didn't even know you
really
was
glad.
active over on Reddit like that. I might have to go dig that out.
Someone gave me their account because I can't be asked to build up the karma to do the live streams. So someone gave me their account. It's got bare dodgy things that he's posted on there, but I put a thing saying took over from this date, so anything before it, it's not me.
It's not connected to me. Purge it out, mate. Purge it out.
And a couple of times I've had like bare people watching, man. Like 4,000 in the stream, 5,000 in the stream. Sometimes it's mad. On Reddit, I'm called something like crisps for dinner or something like that. And they're still up there. The live streams are still up there. It's mad. It's sick.
I'm gonna definitely
That's
check that out.
amazing.
Man.
That's
I'm gonna check
amazing. Yeah. All fucking links will be down below for Zeo, guys, as well. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Make sure you fucking go and check them out.
Actually, as we get to wrapping up, it'd be a good idea to ask you just to plug yourself a little bit, bro. Where can people hear your work?
YouTube/Zeo Zeonardo is the main place. And obviously Spotify, just search Zeo on that. Don't put Zeonardo in because then you won't find me and you'll start complaining like everyone does.
Yeah, I did that.
I can't find you on Spotify. Well, when you put the first bit, didn't I come up and you just carried on typing and then I disappeared? Like,
Yeah, so true. You'd have to do one before the other. Can't really argue. You can't really argue with that. It doesn't take a lot of fucking sense, surely, but never mind.
do you know what?
That's a
Actually,
good point.
I've had it's happened to me like 3 times. I've had someone called Zeo message me saying, "Oh, we've got the same name. Let's battle for it." And I was like, "Mate, you got 200 followers. Like, don't."
just
And then there was
just
another
take the name, bro.
Yeah, there was another one that's like, "Oh, we got the same name." I put yeah, and he put yeah, it's the same. I put okay. And that was like it. But the weird thing is, when you become an MC, search a name and you'll see that someone's got the name. I don't get it, and people are still running. Like, there's about 10 Zeos out there.
Really?
There's only
And
one
I'm-
that matters to us.
Nah,
bro.
there's only one, mate. I was going to say.
exactly.
I've been
only
Zeo for
fucking
like
one.
13 years, and I don't get it. It's weird. People are
There's
weird.
another Clockwork nerd, isn't there?
There's several other Clockwork. Don't mention him. Don't mention that one.
Yeah.
Right, no.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
I am
I'll
not
tell you one thing
affiliated
as well.
with that one.
I'll tell you what, Clockwork Nerd does not sound anything remotely like Partisan Turbine 64. So I'm just going to throw that out there now for the next person who decides to jump in on the stream. So, having said that, they
guy's
enjoyed
amazing.
my work as Clockwork Nerd on a YouTube channel I don't own. So that's for all you people who somehow confuse Clockwork Nerd with Partisan Turbine 64. Yeah, we are different people.
Oh,
Just
that
wanna
guy was
put that out
amazing.
there. We are associated as colleagues in podcast and friends in real life. We are not the same person. And yeah, lovely job. Lovely job.
That would be impressive if he was, though.
Is there any
Amazing,
more
wouldn't it?
plugs of any kind, Zeo? Is there anything else that you've got going on? Anything
got the
that you want
Patreon?
to fucking shout out to it?
I wouldn't shout out the Patreon. That's for people that are going to join and actually understand what they're joining for, instead of people joining and saying, what's this? Oh, it took money out my bank. Oh.
Well, make sure you fucking check out that Patreon. Disclaimer, read what it says.
It
And
took
make
money
sure-
out of my bank.
And make sure you are old enough. And if not, ask your parent or guardian's permission, right? Okay. So, fantastic. Mate, Zeo, it's been a fucking absolute blast, mate, having you on here, man. Thank you so much for joining us, man. It's been absolutely awesome.
No problem. Anytime. Not anytime, but most times.
We'll get it booked in.
Check us out,
We'll
man.
We'll give you what, a few months at least, just to catch up with all the anime we're forcing you to
Yeah.
watch,
Yeah.
just like we do with Clockwork.
And our gaming tournament that we're going to have, don't forget.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Which we'll definitely do something with that. We'll definitely do something
Yeah, that
with
would be
that.
sick.
Get on
That
fucking
would be
Twitch or
sick,
something
man.
like that. That'd be sweet.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you very much for joining us. We've just passed the hour mark, so it's time for adieu. I have been that guy, and I've been joined by...
Clockwork Nerd. Catch you next time.
And of course, PT64. Cheers, guys.
And also, on this very special occasion, we'll be joined by the one and only Zeo Zeonardo. Thank you very much for joining us, bro.
Oh, I'm waiting. I kept going to speak and not knowing. Okay, safe.
I was hoping the outro would be as dynamite as the intro. I was hoping so.
Best of had, man. Right, take it easy, peeps.